Hello everyone, it's Lighthouse Angel. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining me here on your Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're almost to the weekend. I got your overall energy for your reading here. I'm going to get some clarifiers and some messages from the Lighthouse box. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. On this channel, we focus on taking you from zero to hero in your own life, giving you the tools and information that you need to grow and expand and come in alignment with the best version of yourself, and always keeping the divine number one. And if you're a subscriber to my channel, thank you so much. I send you so much gratitude and grateful for your support on what I'm trying to do here. So let's get started, okay? We have, now, these are the cards that came out. I didn't pick these cards, but the first card that came out was Solitude. It says, in peace, in silence, peace prevails. I've started this video like 4 times, so it's been interesting. Okay. In silence, peace prevails. Okay. So you could be, I'm also seeing like this little bird. It's like the divine. You could be doing self-reflection, being open to receiving the divine messages here. I'm hearing peace within, finding that peace within. Okay. And then we have fogged in. Go slow, take time. Okay, you could be feeling like you have peace in a situation, but you're unclear as to where this boat is taking you here. I'm also getting like, all this water, so you could feel times of emotion, like being emotional, maybe for the lack of clarity. That's what I'm getting here. But the divine just wants you to go slow, take your time, enjoy the peace that you're in right now. I'm hearing keep looking up as he's guiding you. Okay, you may not be clear on the path, but he's still guiding you here. Okay. I'm also being called to, like, there's all these people that are paddling the boat. Okay. I'm hearing support coming in. So you could be having support coming in on your path. Okay. And then we have, of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you've been thinking about for so long, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. Okay. Maybe you can't see the path clear on a situation and you're wondering, should I jump in? Should I take a leap of faith, right? I feel like the divine saying, don't have the what if regrets, right? And, there is no wrong decision here. Doing nothing is a wrong decision because whatever decision it is that you have to make, okay, about this path, right, that you may be fogged in about here, whatever decision you make, right or wrong, okay, the divine's going to use it for your greater good. So the worst mistake you could make is not making one here, okay? And I feel like the divine is coming in, again, like basically what I just said. It says the biggest one would be not to try, which is what I just said. That's a confirmation. And you don't want to live in regret, because if you make a mistake, you can grow through that and move on. But regret, that can linger for a very long time, okay? So you don't want to be in an energy of regret, right? Because whatever you're thinking about doing here, right, that you've been thinking about for so long, right? The divine is here to support you, okay? It says open to abundance. Number 8, that number could be significant. It says believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Okay. So you may be, maybe this is something you're fogged in about. You're not seeing the path clearly, right? Which is why maybe you haven't took action on something that you've been thinking about for a long time. Okay? The divine is saying you're not going to regret it, okay? Because something is coming in for you here. This also came up in yesterday's reading. It was the bottom of this deck over here was abundance that was hidden. So what was, I'm getting like what was hidden is coming to light here. And that might be all these people. Okay. There might be a bunch of people coming in to support your new abundant life or your new abundant path here. I'm hearing, I just heard team, so it could be like a team of people, or you're going to be a part of a team of people. This might be all what you're maybe coming to light, because you're like in this peaceful state, you know, in silence, enjoying your own company here, spending that time in solitude, embracing your truth. I think the divine has giving you that clarity about who you are and the gifts that you carry, and the light of your power and your God-given gifts. I feel like the divine has been showing you the truth of who you are here. Okay? So I feel like I'm really getting this energy of things coming to light. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of more cards to clarify the situation. It says, keep swimming. You are getting there, but it just takes time to arrive. You're in the flow. Okay. So maybe it's this abundance that's taking time to arrive here. I'm also getting a second message on this, because with this card we have release control, let go of inhibitions, and let your authentic self shine. Know your true worth. Okay? I feel like maybe this abundance was being controlled, or somebody was holding it up, or something was holding it up. That's been released, right? And so it's getting there, like it's getting ready to arrive, because you're in the flow now. That's what I'm getting. I'm hearing open to receive. It's receiving time. At the bottom of the deck, we have true influence. Now, something just came to light to me. So I was out shopping today at Target, and I was just walking in the store, and my eyes immediately went to this magazine, okay? And it was a picture of Jesus. And he had the whole cover of the front of the Time. It was the Time magazine. It said Jesus and then Time. And immediately what came to me is like, Jesus is saying it's time now, divine timing now. Things are like, action is starting to happen, is what I'm getting. And I just got a vision of that in my third eye. So I wanted to share that with you. So maybe you've been waiting for divine timing, or waiting for, Jesus and the divine to open the gate to the new chapter, okay? And I feel like what was hidden is now coming to light. It says great influence. You're going to a higher position with a lot of power going to the top. Yeah. I just feel like things are starting to come to light here. That's what I'm really getting, okay? And, seeing that vision that I saw at Target, I just felt like it was Jesus coming saying, it's time, it's time, it's time. It's time for things to change. It's time for things to move. That's just kind of what I was getting from when I saw that at the store today. And also, I just heard center stage. So maybe you're going to be on the cover of a magazine, or that's where you're going to end up, or that's just what I was getting. Like, it's time. There's movement. Maybe it's your time for you to be on the cover of a magazine, but that's just what I got. So take that how that resonates. It says, have faith in your dreams. Okay, so I feel like this open to abundance, open to receiving, believing in what you deserve, okay? Having faith in your dreams, going with the flow, releasing control. You may be fogged in about this, right? I'm also getting this other energy, okay? Maybe you're someone who has faith in your dreams, right? And you're concerned about whether you should take this leap of faith, okay, in this situation, because you can't see everything completely clear here. The divine is saying it's better to try than not to do anything at all here, okay? Because I feel like this is coming in because you had faith and you believed in your dreams here. But you've been in this state of peace, solitude, right? Not clear on a path. Maybe you're wondering, okay, I'm also getting this. Maybe you want to take action towards someone and you're fogged in as to, are they really alone? You know, are they really single, or are they, is there other parties involved here, right? You could be fogged in about that. Take that how that resonates for you, but that was another energy I just got in. And I feel like the divine is, release that control, take the leap, right? Believe in your dreams. This is a confirmation that, for anyone who is wondering if someone is single or fogged in, if they are or not sure, I feel like this is a confirmation that yes, this person is. They're in an energy of solitude, silence, and peace. I'm hearing protecting your peace here. Okay. All right. So let's get some messages from the Lighthouse box here to get more clarity. I feel like you're in the flow of receiving this or this coming into you here. And maybe you're worried about, well, should I release control to something you want to do or make a decision on, right? And the divine's like, yes, have faith in your dreams. Let go of this thing or things, right? Or take this leap of faith. Believe in your dreams here. Okay. Fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Okay. What I'm getting with this release control, someone's sitting in fear here. Okay, maybe the fear is, well, I don't know, are they really single? Or the fear could be, well, I don't know, I can't see everything totally clear on my path here. I don't know if I can take action on that yet, right? The divine says you need to take action on this, okay? Do not let fear stop you from your dreams here. You need to have faith in your dreams. We have faith in your dreams here, and we have fear kills more dreams than failure ever will. Okay? So step out of faith, step out of fear and into faith here. Okay? Every day is a second chance. And it's in this like sun energy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it really goes with this card. I feel like getting there, but it just takes times, right? You're in the flow of things here. Maybe you're in the flow of a second chance of something, or a new start to something here. Right? It's just going to take time. Maybe you need to release control on something here and allow just to be in the flow of the energy, right? We have the King of Wands. Okay. Maybe I just got this before I get to the King. Every day is a second chance. Maybe you're fearing about taking a leap of faith on what you feel is your dreams here. You know, because you're fogged in. Maybe you can't see everything clearly. The divine's saying you need to take action and go with the flow here. Okay. This King of Wands, this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But the King of Wands takes action, right? Takes action on what they're passionate about. They know what they want. They know where they're going. They typically are in a fearless energy, okay? They put their sights on something and they're out to get it, okay? So you could be dealing with the King of Wands, right? This King of Wands, you know, take that if that resonates. This may have to do with the King of Wands here. If that's you, don't sit in your fear here. You need to release control, go with the flow, and have faith in your dreams here. And you're going to regret if you don't take action. Okay, because every day is a second chance. It's going to bring you to the sun here. I'm like, if you've been in this, I don't know, I'm you know, because I'm fogged in, I'm getting this like hazy, cloudy, gray kind of energy, right? It's going to take you into the sun here, which is this, like the energy of abundance, right? Having all the things, you know, having all of your emotional needs and financial needs, all of them wrapped up in a big, beautiful bowl, like everything being met. And this is your chance. That's what I just heard. This is your chance. Energy and persistent conquer all things. Yeah, that's a lot in this King of Wands energy. Okay, someone who's persistent. Like they're not going into the King of Wands. Typically goes in to win. He's not going in there to like failure isn't an option, right? They're going in to win. They know what they want. Okay. And they typically have their mind set on it. Like nobody can talk them out of it because they typically are very passionate. And I'm really getting when I touch this, it's like this person has a vision in mind. That's what I just heard. A vision in mind. Okay. Tower. Okay. A vision in mind, tower. Okay, so this person may create a tower. I'm getting this is like a tower of surprise, a tower of shock. Okay, maybe you're not expecting this, that this is gonna drop. I heard drop in your lap, or because this was, this is a dream that you believed in, you had faith in, and you've, you released control, you've kept moving forward, and then all of a sudden it's showing up here. Okay? I feel like this King of Wands is like, I'm coming in persistent, and I'm going to, maybe there was things in the background that had to be conquered first. Maybe that could be what you've been fogged in about, but now it's ready to come in, and it's going to shock you. But I feel like it's going to make, it's a shock. I feel like the shock is going to, it's like going to give you these tears of joy. You're going to feel like the happiness of this sun energy here, right? Crying tears of joy. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's see. The joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Yeah, you're going to know that this is from the divine, right? These are the tears of joy. Not for, just for the, obviously for this person and and the gratitude for which they're taking action on, right? And, providing you or coming in to want to meet your dreams here, right? But you're also going to know it's from the divine, and that is going to bring your tears of joy here. That's what I'm getting with that. Because you found strength in him to get through this situation. This could also be this King of Wands found their strength, and take it male or female. We don't do gender, but they may have seek the strength of the Lord to be persistent and conquer these things that needed to be conquered in order to step into this second chance here. Accept everything about yourself. I mean everything. You are you, and that is the beginning and the end. No apologies, no regrets. Okay. I feel like that's what the divine has been working with you in this season of solitude, right? Accepting everything about yourself, everything. So you can step into this new, I'm hearing new level, okay? New level where your foundation is so strong in the strength of God here and of who you are, right? That nobody can shake your foundation here. That's what I'm really getting. Right? No apologies, no regrets. You understand the meaning behind everything of your past, right? You don't have any regrets, and you understand how it shaped you into who you are. This I'm hearing powerful energy that you're in, this high vibrational energy where you found the strength of God to bring you the joy that earthly possessions and people were unable to bring to you, right? And now you have the strong foundation where you've accepted everything about yourself. And now that can't be rocked. I'm hearing rocked by anybody or cracked by anybody's words or intentions. And I feel like you're gonna need that in your next season here, okay? The strength of the divine in who you are. If it cost you your peace, it's too expensive. Okay, so this may be the thing that you need to release here. Or there might be something that you need to release that's costing you your peace. Okay, because it's too expensive here. I feel like once you recognize this thing, you'll be able to release it and embrace this abundance that you deserve here. Right? Releasing control of it. Going with the flow of I'm hearing new season. Just be your own unique, beautiful self. Yeah, this is about accepting everything about yourself here. You know, I also feel like this King of Wands, okay? This is somebody who has a lot of passion, a lot of determination, right? They know what they want. I'm hearing alpha, okay? They could be coming in, you know, and being persistent, right? Knowing what they want because they see that your beauty and your uniqueness here, because you just accept everything about yourself, nothing to hide, right? No apologies, no regrets, right? And the divine just make sure that when you're going into this new season here, that you're just your own unique, beautiful self, right? Not having to apologize, not having regrets, right? Embracing your imperfections, right? And anything that costs you your peace is too expensive here. Life with Jesus is better. And I talked about Jesus at the beginning of the cover of the Time magazine here. Okay? So maybe this King of Wands is choosing a life with Jesus. You know, maybe this King of Wands is getting on the path with Jesus here. I am also getting it coming in with this, you know, this second chance of life is going to include Jesus in it here, right? It's going to make you so happy. It's going to be this, I just heard blossoming abundance here. It's making you happy if you aren't already in walking with Jesus in your life, right? It's time to invite him in because your life is so much better. He brings you the joy of God and the strength of God in your life here. And you know, he shows you your true value, your worth, who you really are, your gifts. I feel like that's what you were fogged in now, but you have clarity, really realizing what your peace is worth here. And also this King of Wands, like I said, could be realizing that it's time for Jesus, right? Life is better with walking with him, right? And it's never too late, right? If you are in search of your happiness and you feel like you're fogged in your life, just wandering, not having clarity about who you are, where you're going, right? You deserve, every day is a second chance that you can walk with Jesus because life is better when he's in it. Okay? All you have to do is invite him in your life. You know, when I saw that cover of the magazine, it's like, it's time. It's time for Jesus. It's time for Jesus to be in your life here. Okay? Because he's going to lead you to your truth about you, yourself, your path, your gifts, right? Your dreams. But you got to believe, right? You can't be in this fear, right? Because if you're in fear, it's going to kill your dreams here. Enjoy today. This is all about being in the flow, enjoying your day, right? Knowing you're getting there. It just takes time to arrive. Okay? And if you're questioning about a path, okay, maybe you're fogged in because divine hasn't made it clear where exactly you're going. If anything cost you your peace, you're not going there. It's too expensive, okay? It's too expensive, right? And the best thing you can do at this point is just release control, allow Jesus, allow the divine to lead your path here, especially if you're fogged in, right? Because when you're in a season of transition, when you've released things in your life, right? Raising your vibration, you've cut cords. I'm kind of leading up from yesterday's reading. It's like cutting cords from the past, right? People, places, mindsets, comfort zones, all of those things, you've cut them away, right? And now you may be fogged in like, okay, well, I'm in this transition where I'm in this period of solitude, right? Focusing on yourself, doing the healing work, which the divine and Jesus are working with you on here, accepting everything about yourself. The best thing you can do is release control, okay? And when the opportunity presents itself, you take that leap of faith, okay? Because this is your dreams and you don't want to kill them with fear, right? All right? So, for those of you that haven't invited Jesus in your life, now's the time. Like that sign I saw. Now's the time. Time to be in this second chance of happiness where you're in the light, in the sun. Okay? This might be this King of Wands, right? Bringing in a second chance. Who's going to create a tower in your life of happiness, abundance. Okay? Take that if that resonates. It's not going to be for all of you, but take it, it resonates, okay? And you're going to know this is from the divine, okay? And Jesus. Right? And keeping them with you as you move forward into this new season, leading you on your path, your mission here, right? Because this is the dream that you believed in, and this is the second chance you're getting, but you just may not be clear about it right now, right? But it's time to take action. When the opportunity presents itself, or you need to take action, okay? Because you deserve this. You deserve to enjoy every single day in this second chance of being in true joy, true happiness, right? Of faith, right? Of peace, knowing and accepting everything that you are, because you are beautifully unique here, right? And I feel like this King of Wands sees it here, right? I'm also hearing they see you as a second chance here. Second chance to be happy, a second chance to be in this high vibrational optimism of happiness and truth and light, right? Walking with Jesus here. And it's better. It's better. And your dreams are coming in, okay? All right. So let's close it up here. We have number 20. It says, you relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. Okay. I feel like you bring the harmony. That's what I'm getting. You bring the harmony here. That's what I'm getting. It's like this glowing light and energy of love, right? That brings this level of harmony and peace. That's why anything that causes your peace is too expensive here, right? And that could be something that you learned in this season of isolation, right? Learning what peace really is and how valuable it is, and that you need to protect it at all costs, okay? So you can enjoy every day for what it has to offer you. It says, the universe delights in surprising me. Okay, that's this tower, okay? The divine is going to shock you with a surprise here. That's what I'm getting. And you're going to know it's from them. Because, you know, that's what I got earlier. It's like the tears of joy here. I walk away from anything that dims my light. Yeah. I also feel like this is that King of Wands energy, that they walked away from anything that dims their light. I just heard they saw the truth of a situation. This person could be surprising you as well. Take that if that resonates. It's not going to be for all of you, but I feel like that's what you did in this season of solitude here, is that you walked away. This came up in yesterday's reading. In fact, this same card. It was at the bottom of the deck. Now it's on top. So it's like a lot of things that were hidden even yesterday are coming out to light here. Right? Walking away from what dims your light to walking to something that's going to give you a second chance of sunshine and happiness and just beauty and glow and aura and positivity. This is all where Jesus is. You know, I'm getting, they're both in yellow here. Right? Your light is meant to get brighter. So that's what I just heard. Your light is meant to get brighter. And when you walk away from what dims it, now and walking toward what's going to make it brighter, this is what you are going to become. You're going to become this bright light. Okay? This bright light that to you is going to feel like a second chance. Okay? All right, one more here. Oh, two more. My presence is powerful. Okay. That could be this person, or this could be the energy you're feeling at this time. Right? Which is maybe that's why it's put you in this sense of fear, right? And the divine saying, you need to step out of your fears and believe in your dreams here. Otherwise, you're going to kill your dreams. Okay? You can't have fear in this situation. Right? Okay? It says, I'm aligned with the energy of abundance. Yeah. The divine is aligning this for you. This might be what's coming in that's creating this tower in your life. Okay? Maybe you had fear of walking away from something. Right? But everything's being aligned for you here. Okay? It could be coming from a powerful person here. Or you feel like you're in this powerful energy because you know exactly who you are, everything about yourself, having no regrets, no apologies, standing in your true power here. But I'm also getting this energy of persistence, conquering all things. Right? That's the energy of this powerful presence. Okay? Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we have, my timing is perfect. My life is unfolding perfectly. Yeah, this is all about going with the flow, divine timing. I feel like things that were hidden are now flipping into the light because a lot of cards that were hidden yesterday are coming on the table today, okay? Clarity is coming into this situation, right? And the second chance is really sticking out to me here. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get you a positive sunflower. Right? Maybe somebody kept you flogged in the past about what really makes you happy, right? And now you're seeing the truth of a new path where you're starting to see the truth of how happy it can make you, right? I'm getting that as well. Number 11, that's divine number. It says, I am grateful for my growth and all I am becoming. Yes. Yes. Being on this path, this life with Jesus, which is better, right? And being in this inner, being grateful for everything that you have in your life in the season that you're in raises your vibration. It brings the joy back into your life here. Okay? It gets you in that, aligned with that energy of love, of light, of this energy here. Seeing the beauty in all things. That walking with Jesus is better. And accepting yourself for all your uniqueness is here. And everything that you are. Right? And it's allowing you to become here. Okay? And it's creating this solid foundation, this, I'm hearing unbreakable force that the divine needed you to build in this season of solitude so that when you step into this new season, no one can waver you with their words or their actions, right? You're too strong, right? So you can step into your purpose and make this impact where it can't be shaken. No one can shake your path, right? Or make you question it, because Jesus and the divine have already showed you the truth, okay? And they're getting ready to surprise you here, okay? So get ready. This is your second chance. This is what you deserve. You are worthy of your dreams. So don't let your fear kill them. Okay? And anything that costs you your peace is too expensive here. Even if someone is persistent and they think that they can conquer you to step into something that's not for you, right? Know the truth about yourself, right? And your faith in your dreams here, okay? All right. That's the message I have for you today. I hope it's resonated with you, and it's going to allow you to get unstuck and give you the clarity that you need to move forward. But if it didn't resonate with you today, please check back tomorrow. I do daily readings Monday through Friday. But until then, enjoy this fabulous Wednesday. Do something nice for someone. Give them a compliment, or just, tell them, do something for someone. It always can bring smiles to people's faces, and you don't know how that will reflect on the rest of their day, okay? But until then, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.